This episode of On the Record is brought to you by Associated Equipment Distributors. I'm Executive Editor Kim Schmidt. Welcome to On the Record. Here's an update on what's currently impacting the ag equipment industry. AGCO held its 2024 analyst meeting on December 19th and laid out a number of targets to hit by 2029. Among those targets was delivering precision ag net sales of $2 billion, which had originally been targeted for 2028. AGCO says it's outpacing the industry with its suite of precision ag solutions. Seth Crawford, Senior Vice President and General Manager of AGCO's PTx brand, laid out the company's journey to become the global industry leader in mixed fleet, smart farming, and autonomy solutions. The growth of PTx's portfolio is centered on innovating faster and better than competitors with 3 to 5 new products launched each year, accelerating sprayer portfolio rollout, executing connected cloud strategy and globalizing the product portfolio, growing distribution by increasing full-line technology dealers, engaging new original equipment manufacturers, and increasing portfolio offerings to OEMs, including AGCO's leading brands of Fendt, Massey Ferguson, and Valtra. Following the meeting, J.P. Morgan analyst Tami Zakaria noted that AGCO's R&D spend in precision ag is expected to remain at about 4% of sales over the intermediate term, while AGCO intends to be opportunistic around inorganic growth as it looks to expand or add upon existing product offerings. During the meeting, Crawford said AGCO is committed to its retrofit-first, brand-agnostic strategy, emphasizing the importance of mixed fleet solutions. Zakaria says that management remains confident that the overall trajectory of growth remains unchanged, with strong potential for recovery and continued market leadership. This week's dealers on the move include Premier Equipment and Claas FarmPoint. John Deere dealership group Premier Equipment has acquired Hutchinson Farm Supply in Stouffville, Ontario. This will be the 9th location for Premier. Claas announced it's adding a new FarmPoint location in Webster County, Iowa. The company signed a lease agreement for a temporary location in Barnum, Iowa, while they work on a permanent location targeting the I-35 corridor. Now here's Noah Newman with the latest from the Technology Corner.
Thank you very much, Kim. This week in the Technology Corner, we're paying a visit to ICE Implement. They're a John Deere dealer in Two Rivers, Wisconsin. And we're going to hear from the leads of the Precision Department as they'll tell us what it takes for a Precision team to be successful at a one-store dealership.
My name is Phil Davister. I am one of the Precision Ag specialists here. Been in this role for about 6-7 years now. Overall, working on 10 years with the company, starting the parts department. And once starting the parts counter, and then once this department got bigger, which Eric started, then I came on board.
Yep, so I'm Eric Hagenau. I've been with ICE Implement now for 10 years. I started the Precision Ag department here. I'm technically the Precision Ag manager. So, but yeah, we've been doing this for 10 years. I mean, we can keep 3 guys busy. You know, usually the months of, let's just say February, it usually starts around February to the end of May are our busiest months. And all 3 of us will have more than we can usually handle in those 3 months. And then with us doing like tile plow work and some of the iron that we do get involved with, tractor sales, starting out different pieces of equipment that another salesman may have sold, it's grown quite a bit.
Yeah, we're pretty much the salesman, the parts guy, the service guy, and from the first point of contact, the meeting, to the last install, we're pretty much the person that the customer deals with. And what's nice about our department, we help each other out. It's a team effort, not an individual effort. I mean, we cross paths between, well, someone needs help here, someone needs help down there, one area, doesn't matter where we are, we're all over the place.
And you can catch more of our interviews with Phil and Eric in the 2024 Farm Equipment Dealership of the Year video series on the Farm Equipment YouTube channel. In the Technology Corner, I'm Noah Newman. Back to you, Kim.
Thanks, Noah. The Federal Reserve announced another key interest rate cut on December 18, 2024. The latest cut lowered the rate by another quarter point. Since September, the Fed has now lowered rates by a full percentage point. Based on calculations that George Russell, a founding member of the Machinery Advisors Consortium, shared after the first cut in September, dealers can expect to see another $75,000 benefit on floor plan debt of $30 million. With the 3 cuts in all, that would be a savings of $300,000 in annual interest. The Fed signaled it expects to reduce rates more slowly in 2025 than it previously thought, largely due to inflation remaining elevated. According to an AP report, the Fed's 19 policymakers project they will cut their benchmark rate by a quarter point just twice in 2025. Back in September, they were estimating 4 rate cuts. In our last episode, we looked at the used combine market. This time, we're going to turn our attention to tractors with 100-plus horsepower. The latest data from Sandhills and Tractor House shows inventory levels in this market have been trending upward for several months. And that trend continued in November with inventory up 0.8% month over month. On a year-over-year basis, used 100-plus horsepower inventory levels are up 23.5%. Sandhills observed the largest month-over-month increase in the 100 to 174 horsepower tractor range, up 1.3%, and the largest year-over-year increase in the high horsepower tractor category, up 38.2%. Asking values have been trending down for months and were down in November by 2.2% month-over-month and 6.4% versus last year. The biggest drops were seen in high horsepower tractors, down 2.6% versus October, and 175 to 299 horsepower tractors, down 8.4% year-over-year. Auction values were up about 0.2% month-over-month and down 14.4% year-over-year in November and were trending steady. The Sandhills Equipment Value Index spread fell to 44% in November, down from 47% in October. But that figure is still greater than the historic high set in 2015. This week's DataPoint is brought to you by the Precision Farming Dealer Summit, January 6th and 7th in Louisville, Kentucky. To register, visit precisionsummit.com. According to the 2022 Census of Agriculture, about 550,000 fewer trees were cut in 2022 than during the previous agricultural census in 2017. With higher value of sales in 2022, however, U.S. Christmas tree growers sold $553 million in cut Christmas trees compared to $377 million in 2017. The United States also imported more than 3 million Christmas trees in 2022. That's it for On the Record for this year. You can send comments and story suggestions to kschmidt@lestermedia.com. From all of us at Ag Equipment Intelligence, may you and your family have a Merry Christmas and all the best in 2025.